Hi everyone, this is Christina within the garden, and one chore we are doing right now is actually at Larry's property. I hope you remember, but if you don't, I garden at 3 locations. So 2 locations are here on my property. The 4 raised beds that we originally put in up by the garage, so they're nearest the house. And then we have the shop garden, or what we refer to as the shop garden, because it's that long 25-30 foot area that's down behind the shop. In addition to that, you might remember the corn video that we did where we harvested corn, and that's at Larry's house. And Larry has 3 acres on the Yakima River here, probably like 5 minutes from my house. We overlook a different part of the Yakima River from our house down into the valley. And if you go across town, Larry is on the other side of the river. So he's across the river and down the way, and he has the 3 acres on the river. Now, part of that area, we will put corn in again, but there is a large pastury area that has walnut trees. So what we've been working on, and I'm not really doing any of it, I'm just there supervising and taking some video for before shots, is they're removing all of the walnut trees. So some of the walnuts are probably either the normal English walnuts or other variety of walnuts, but there is one tree in particular that's called a black walnut tree. And so you'll see throughout the video that these smaller stumps that are about 5 to 6 feet tall are already topped stumps. So they took the trees down this spring, and then they limbed all the trees up and kind of put the wood off to the side so it can season for firewood. And then they have come back now and they're going to be taking those stumps out. Well, there was one tree left to take off. So Joe and I went over there in the side by side, and Joe climbed all the way to the top to help limb the top of the tree because it was encroaching upon power lines and cable lines. So after Joe was able to take the first top part of the tree down, he then was able to help take the middle section of the tree down. And then David got the bigger saw, because when he was up at the top, you pull up a much smaller saw, and they're using these electric saws from DeWalt. And when you got further to the ground, David went ahead and took the larger sections of this black walnut tree down. It's a black walnut tree, and I did look up some information on a black walnut tree, and I found that, so black walnut that I found online is considered one of the most valuable native hardwood lumbers. Larry was telling me that a 5 to 10 foot section could be as much as $5,000. And I took some pictures to show you that the core of the tree is a darker mahogany colored. And what they plan to do with these is they are going to plane them and make them into furniture projects or things that they'd like to. Some of the smaller diameter branches, they were going to do coasters and small furniture or kids' toys. But it is a valuable tree. So we're not just removing all of the walnut and burning it. That would be for the walnut that's not as valuable as a black walnut. Now, the plan long term is to put in garden area. So as all of the walnut is taken out, they will rototill the area until it is flat or moderately flat, draining away toward the river. And we plan to put in a ton of garden beds directly into the ground. So this won't be a raised bed area. So the best type of thing to do in this area is to put vining crops, corn, things like long day onions, because there's nothing encroaching this area now, no trees or anything shading it. So anything that loves a lot of sun, if you've got okra, potatoes will do good in this area. Anything that is a sun lover will love this area of Larry's property. So with that, I just wanted you to see kind of some of the work they've been doing and the things they've been working on this property. And really, we have to develop these areas during the winter when we're not growing things, where it's most ideal to do so. So I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope you enjoy the progress of this property. Again, this is Christina within the garden. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.